Good evening and welcome to JAG Elite Racing, the No Assist League. As always, I'm joined by my faithful companion, Louis2554. How you doing, Louis?
I'm great. How you doing?
You don't sound great.
Sorry.
Not gonna lie.
I'm great.
Yay! Yeah, I'm not bad, thanks, mate. Yeah. And we have a special guest tonight, giving us a unique view of the race. In Wes Snipes. How you doing, Wes?
Howdy. All good yourselves?
Well, apparently Louis is
Watch your
great.
spin.
Well, yeah, let's not go there. Alright, we haven't even started yet.
If you didn't watch the stream the other night, Wes had the win in the bag, coming off the safety car.
Oh, can't we just leave that in the past?
No rain.
Do you have a bit of a forecast for us, Wes?
We do. Qualifying is full dry. Race is rain to dry, or dry to rain. It's a bit of both.
Interesting.
Okay, thank you for that.
Not looking forward to that. Oh, it's raining. Oh, could be a late rain at the end. It's showing sunny at the start of the race.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
That's could be a little bit like Imola from the other night.
Seems like every race in the last couple of weeks has been mixed conditions.
Always good for the viewer, though.
Definitely.
More incidents.
We've got
who's out
DJ
first?
Donnet on the track.
He's out first, yeah. Let's have a look at DJ Donnet then. I just wolfed a load of bolognese down me. Just
I thought
before
you
the
were eating
comms.
pizza.
No. I'm allowed. So I have to have my 2 pizzas, but I'm allowed to eat other stuff as well.
Fair play.
We changed the rule so that at least I could have some veggies or something, anything just to vary again. Yeah. And that was officially approved by Tommy as well. So.
Nice. 18 people today. I think that's the most we've had in it for JAG Elite.
Possibly, yeah.
Alright, DJ Donnet.
As you look at the grid, Louis, who have you got? Who do you fancy?
Sir Gat, as always. He's always up there, isn't he? So I'm saying he's going to get pole.
Backing against Sagat's like backing against Verstappen, isn't it? It's just
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you say anything different, you're just trying to be different. You're just lying. So.
Just trying to be edgy, aren't you?
You are. Alright. DJ Donnet starting his lap.
Let's ride on board with Mr. Donnet then. For those that didn't see the last Imola stream, I'll ask you again, Louis. What do you think of this track?
I don't like this track.
It's a bit ass. No, I'm not a fan either.
No, not too bad from DJ Donnet so far.
He's got it validated. Here's the test. Nice up the hill.
See how
chicane. Yeah.
Quite a bit of curb on the entry, lost on the rear a little bit there.
Not too bad though. Could have been worse.
Purple set to 2, obviously.
Provisional pole for DJ Donnet.
Around the last couple of corners. A pretty solid lap, to be fair, for a first lap. Not too many mistakes, and that's going to be a.
Well, 1:15.6. That's a little bit more than solid. That's a
nice really good lap for the first lap of qualifying. Not too bad.
You could be on provisional pole for a little while yet.
We've got Greg coming into the chicane. As Wiggy goes with a 120.2.
Oh, Sagat's losing it. He's put it into the wall. He's not out of the session though.
Keeps on going. Yep. Got Greg on the last couple of corners now.
Let's have a look at Greg. Where is he? Obviously the league owner, so everyone has to move out of the way and let him win.
If they're going to be good enough for pole position, it's going to be 16.8, 16.6. So DJ Donnet's lap looking incredible. Oh, 15 point. Oh, Spider's just gone 15.9. P2. in the Mercedes.
That 15.6 is looking pretty good.
I know, that's a really good lap.
Let's ride on board with our special guest tonight.
Yep.
He's just started his hot lap, Mr. Wesley Snipes.
24/7 in sector 1. Purple sector 1 from
Lovely.
West. Looking like a pretty nice lap so
Really
far.
smooth that. That was really smooth through all that section.
A lot of curb on entry there.
Oh,
But we've got Ferrari moving onto the grass. Last couple of corners now, trying to lock up or spin. Getting the car rotated really nicely through there. And he's going to cross the line and put in a 17.2, so
I
for a
think
purple
in-
sector 1, not the best lap. I think he lost a bit of time through the chicane.
yeah.
As we've got
Oh, we've got
OWR
Marshmallow sat at the
Hayes,
side of the track, by the way.
P4, Stickovic in P5, yeah, Marshmallow in P8, doing donuts on the grass after the chicane.
Power Hayes is coming around the last corner right now. And he's
Super
pitted in.
Mikey's just invalidated, so he's always been up there in the last couple of races. He's one of the stronger drivers in this league. Yet to manage to get a lap in.
Riding on board at the minute with Hassan, who I
He's going
believe...
slow.
Oh no, I believe he has a ban in the JAG 2 league,
Oh,
unfortunately.
that's unfortunate. We've got a Hellion siege around the last couple of corners now to finish his lap.
Here he comes.
That's going to put him in P8.
Eighth.
Not a bad lap from him.
P8, yeah.
Not bad.
So there's a big gap between 7th and then 8th. That's 6/10.
Yep. And it's pretty close from 3rd downwards, really. 3rd to 7th is pretty close, and then
Yeah.
the top 2 are quite a lot
I
ahead
think
at the minute.
I think this, like, between Greg and Spider, there's quite a gap. And then I think, even though it's only 3/10, I think that's a big 3/10 because of the time.
It's quite a short lap round here, so 3/10 is actually quite a lot of time. There's Sergat starting his lap now, so
Oh, but
I'd
are you going to
expect
do
us to
the on-board with
I'll do
Sagat?
an onboard lap with Sergat. So DRS open down the main straight here. Pretty much the only real overtaking opportunity into turn 1. Avoiding the sausage on both of the apexes there and on the exit. Don't want to be getting any sausage around here. Just bottoms out the car. Same again for a just kiss the Italy flag on the curb. A tricky corner, the slowest corner I think on the track. Using all the track, getting a good exit. Purple sector 1, as expected from Sergat. Into the fast left hander, really easy to invalidate on the exit if you push it too far, which he has done there. Proved me right.
Oh,
Love to
no.
see it. And then he's going to obviously move out the way
Let
for
people
the
through. You say that's the Italy
mean-
flag? I thought it was the Mexico flag. Oh, pressure on Sagat though.
Well, at least Sergat proved I know my stuff by instantly invalidating when I said he could invalidate. That's nice. So yeah, him and Mikey, 2 of the favourites every week for pole position. Both of them not got a lap here. Just shows how hard it is on no assist to hook up a lap in qualifying. So
There he's
we'll see if
pulling
they
into the pit.
want to improve. Most people on an out lap for their second lap now. Hellion's on a lap at the minute. I think he's about 100th up at the minute, but every 100th counts. We'll see if he can improve through sector 2.
Chris went on an outlap and then came back into the pits. He must have had some sort of incident. He's 3/10 up now, Hellion, by the way.
Hellion, yep, 3/10 up.
Looks nice through there.
He's going to want this Mercedes to get out of his way. Just about. Not the widest track around here, so you might see a few traffic issues on people's laps. A little bit wide through that corner. Gonna lose him a couple of tenths there. Still gonna be an improvement, I think. Yeah, improved by 3.5 tenths. Doesn't actually gain him a position, but still 3.5 tenths is still good. Sergat has come back into the pit, so he invalidated, didn't he?
Yeah.
We've got Mikey. Mikey just started his lap, so he's gonna want to get into that minimum top 5 if he can. I didn't realise Wes been in 6th the whole time, or has he just gone in 6th?
I believe he's improved his lap. I think he's 1:17.2.
Solid lap from him. Well, he's actually on a lap right now, 10th down at the minute. See if he can improve. Sir Mikey's just behind him actually at the minute. Wes
Let him through.
Yep. So Mikey's currently 11 seconds up on his lap.
That's a purple sector 2 as well.
Yep. So see if he can improve in sector 3 as well. Just about keeps it on track through that corner. Running nicely, nicely well on there. This is going to be a really good lap, I think. Yep, 15.8. That's in P2. 2 tenths, almost 3 tenths behind DJ Donnet, who you don't really see that very often. The first lap of the qualifying session, still in pole position with
still
7
the
minutes
fastest
left.
lap, yeah.
By almost 3 tenths as well. So DJ Donnet pretty much hooking it up from the go. Yet to improve on his own lap time.
Have a look at. I'm going to have a look at DJ Death Dragon here, who hasn't put a time in yet, so pressure is on.
Yep, still 4 people yet to put a lap in. Obviously Sergat, the most notable out of them. Purple sector 2 for DJ Death Dragon.
We've still got plenty of time. It's not a long lap round here, so
bit of a lock up there from DJ. Nice through the last corner. I think that lock up might cost him a tenth or two. It's still going to be a solid lap. That's going to be a 16.5 for P7.
How's the track feeling, Wes?
A little bit slippy. It's like I can't really get the tyres warmed up as much as I want to in the outlap. Obviously with a lot of traffic being on the road, so I don't really want to go over slow and lose too much time. But hopefully on this last run,
have you got time you can gain from your current?
Yeah. I was up 1.5 tenths through sector 1, and then I went a bit too slow coming out the second chicane, leading to the hairpin, and then regained that time coming off the hairpin, and then obviously lost the go through the right hander when I got track limits. So.
You got a few tenths in there then?
I've got a few more tenths that I can gain, maybe 6 tenths if I can link it together with decent temp tyres, but we'll see what happens now.
Cool.
Oh, Sagat is coming down the home straight.
And that's going to be P2
Second
for
still
Sagat.
P2.
So DJ Donnet with the track with absolutely no rubber on it, his first lap of the day, it's still on provisional pole. That's insane.
He's come out, first lap of the day, he's just been sat in the pit since. He's had no need to come back
I've seen
out.
that before in a qualifying session. Just one lap, straight away, get it done, sit back in the pits, have a cup of tea. Easy. So
we've got Derry on a fast lap, but I think you'll see maybe a minute or two of just a lull, and then everybody be coming out to do their.
Yeah, Derry's 1.4 seconds down, so he's not going to be.
No, he's gone right off the track there. The only other person is Chris, who's 3 tenths down.
Currently 3 tenths. Yeah.
Well, 4 tenths basically.
Getting it all wrong through that. That's a very difficult corner, having to use the trail braking through there to not lock up and keep the speed as he's just going to cut the corner.
That's the iRacing line there.
Yep. So I think we've got most people in the pits at the minute, just waiting for that last run. Wiggy
on a full fast lap?
No, he's starting a fast lap now, so we'll, should I do an onboard with him?
Let's do an onboard with Wiggy.
Okay, so DRS open, main straight. Kissing in the curbs on these apexes. They're trying to stay off the sausages, they just bottom out the car. You got a little bit on the sausages there, not ideal. Nice exit. Same again here, just kiss the Mexico flag in the middle of the corner. run wide, use all the curb on the exit. Trying to lock up or spin on this corner, use all the track on exit again. Nicely through there from Wiggy. Fast left-hander, easy to invalidate, as we've already seen. Got to take as much minimum speed as possible through there. Gets it a little bit under the limit, but pretty good still. Tricky corner, having to brake and turn, get the front in without locking up. Nicely done through there from Wiggy. He's going to want to improve. He's only on a 120.2 at the minute, so yeah, but he's only half a tenth up at the minute. Not ideal for him. Nicely through the chicane. Hopefully he's got a bit of time he can make up through sector 3. Coming to the last 2 corners here. 4th gear. Keep the speed down to 3rd for Wiggy. Running nicely on the track limits there, and again there. Solid lap, can he improve? That's going to be a 16.4, that's a big improvement. 3.8 seconds, puts him into P6. Yeah, very nice lap from Wiggy there, very solid. Bit of traffic on this main straight.
I heard a rumour that Wiggy said that Sector 1 and 2 are controller sectors.
Yeah, but he would say that. Basically, anything that he's not good at on F1, he blames it on it being a controller track or sector, so...
Who else
so
have
we've
we
got
got?
Mikey. No, Mikey's on an outlap, sorry.
I think Marshmallow's on there.
Yep, so top 3 all on outlaps at the minute. Yeah, Marshmallow's just started a lap, 20 seconds in almost, so. See if he can improve on P17. He needs at least 3 tenths to make a position here.
That's almost a tenth in Sector 1.
Yeah, locks up, goes a little bit wide through there. Obviously, I was a bit shocked to see Marshmallow in this league, to be honest. I haven't really seen him roast no assist or anything, so fair play to him.
I was talking to him pre-race, and he's not the happiest chappy tonight with his with the setup and the
that
track.
corner there he's just gone through. I've watched him the last couple of acts. Every time he's locked up and gone wide in that corner. It's such a difficult corner. Oh, massive lock up into the chicane as well.
With that, he went from a tenth up to 3 tenths down there.
Yeah,
that's just that. Not even sector, but that section.
Yeah,
from the right
to
the chicane, you lose so much time if you don't get it right.
Such a difficult section of corners. So through those last couple of corners, seeing quite a difference in strategy from the drivers. Marshmallow improved by 200s.
A few of them going through in 4th.
A few of them going through in 3rd. I'm not sure what the optimum gear is to be in there. Obviously, easier to get the power down in 4th. So
DJ Donnet
puts it into the gravel.
DJ Donnet is warming up, I think, for a fast lap.
We've got Mickey's the furthest ahead on a lap right now with Gat just behind him. So
yeah, Mickey's just going through the chicane.
Yep. Mikey needs about 1/10.5 to improve, and then he needs Gat to not improve. I'm not sure what his lap's looking like at the minute. It seems pretty decent. We'll see if he can improve. He's round the last 2 corners, open the DRS.
Little toe around here.
Can he get an improvement? Yes, he can. Goes P2 by 300ths of a second. Sir
Gat's run wide and he's invalidated.
Yep, so that's Sir Mikey with a great lap there to put himself into P2. And that means, I think, DJ Donnet's 1 lap wonder is going to probably get him pole position, which is ridiculous. But
I mean, Derry could catch him. It's only a tenth.
Yeah, it's really good. Look how close it is between like the top 5. Derry's is he backed off? Or is he just... Yeah, he's backed off.
He's backed off. He's a second down. So I believe we're watching now the pole sitter,
I think.
DJ Donnet.
Spider's on a lap.
You could pull 3 tenths out.
He's 3 tenths up. He's 3 tenths up. So Spider on a really good lap here. Not the greatest chicane, but we'll see if he can keep it. At least put himself into the top 3. DJ coming around the last couple of corners now. Can he snatch pole position away from DJ? Pretty nicely around there. Coming around the last corner. Spider.
Not quite. It was the chicane. I think it was the exit.
Yeah, he lost all his time through the chicane. That's unfortunate. But like really close quality again at the top there. Oh, it was OWR Hates puts it P2.
Wow.
I didn't realise that. What a lap.
I think he's still going.
He's actually in sector 3 at the minute on the lap. Can he take pole position? He needs to improve by 800ths. Nah, he's way down.
No, he's down. He's down.
But he's stuck in there. So Aston Martin in P2 and P3 didn't even realise. Look how close that is in the top. Look at the top 5.
That is
Like a tenth and a half.
Incredibly close qualifying session, which makes for great racing. And then if you go from 6th down to 12th, it's half a second, 0.6.
Yeah, it's ridiculously close. Ridiculously close. That's me in the qualifying. So DJ Donnet takes pole position with the literal first lap of qualifying, which is absolutely mental.
I've never seen that before.
No,
ever.
that was ridiculous. Like we were saying as he came across the line, that's a solid lap there. I was like, yeah, what a pretty solid lap. Puts it in pole.
The most solid lap of them all, to be fair.
So, Wes, can we get your thoughts?
No.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't quite improve in the end there.
I couldn't link them.
Yeah.
I got track limits for the last 2 remainders, and then I thought I maybe might have enough fuel to do maybe like 2 out laps and then do a run, but I ran out of battery first, to be fair. Coming out the chicane, and just whatever time I was up, I think 4/10, which I don't think would have made much of a difference. But
with changing conditions in the race, there's a lot to play for still.
oh, of course.
You never know.
So especially at the back of the grid where I am, maybe the last 5 or last 10 maybe. There could be a few options there.
You're going to be trying to take a few
slip
risks with strategy here if the opportunity presents itself.
Possibly.
From that far down, just to try something different.
Possibly. I mean, I could maybe, but I don't think we're, maybe the top 10 are quite comfortable with no assist. Bottom 10, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
I might be able to just stick with, the normal medium hard strategy at the start, with the possibilities of DNFs and spins. So.
Yeah.
And as well as myself, I'm quite prone to a spin. So if I start on the hards and then have to go into mediums, it's not really going to help me out.
Yep.
Depending on how long it takes for the rain to come down, a hard strategy. Oh,
the race is starting in heavy rain.
Okay. So you're not going to be starting on the mediums, then I'd imagine.
I was really debating whether to put a wet setup on as well.
Do you think that some people then...
Is there any kind of weather forecast that you can see for us?
Have a look. It's not actually going to take that much. I think they go up in 5-minute markers, so in the next 15 minutes it could dry up.
Okay.
Maybe.
Do you think people might have put a wet setup on during qualifying?
Maybe
the race?
back of the grid, possibly. I mean, I was debating whether to or not, but yeah, possibly.
As you see the crowd, they're a bit mental. Not a brolly in sight.
Catch up with you a bit later on, Wes.
Roger that.
Have a good one.
Thanks, mate. I'm gonna need it.
That's obviously everyone coming out on the full wets at the minute. I don't think the wet setup would have been the right option around here.
No, but if they didn't know exactly I guess so.
If half the race is going to be in the dry, then you won't really get too much of an advantage with the wet setup. So obviously, we'll see how long it takes before the track dries up. Because we saw last time the track from wet through to stone dry within the matter of a lap. So we'll see what happens.
As always, turn 1's always fun, but it's more fun in the wet. You got to love a turn 1 in the wet. I expect to see, 1 or 2. And Spider is holding up the whole of the grid here.
Just had about 3 snaps of oversteer mid-corner. For the drive, it's about just through these first 3 corners, just survive. No need to be too aggressive. Just survive, keep your car intact, try and hold the position if you can, and just go for moves later on.
Yeah, when it dries up, you can start looking at, being aggressive.
Yeah.
As we know, in the wet, it's so difficult to overtake somebody. Even if that person is actually slower than you, it's still so difficult to overtake. So, if you can stay close, hold your position, don't get in any trouble. I think that's the way to go, at least until the track dries up. So apparently our our colleague in RR2 says that off the start we should look at the person in
that's what I normally do,
third.
to be fair. Yeah, that's what I normally do. Gives you a better idea of...
So that will be Super Mikey under the microscope.
I'm not right on board with P2, because I need to... so just so I can see how well the guy in P1 gets away. But you stay on P3. Just waiting for the last couple of cars to line up now. How long before a safety car then?
That's a good question.
I can definitely see a couple.
One turn.
Alright. All the drivers are on the grid. It's 5 red lights. And we're underway for the Imola Grand Prix once again. DJ Donnet and OWR Hayes getting a pretty even start there. Struggling for traction even in Gear 5 off the line. Both of them have pulled out a nice gap already to the guys down in P3. Through. Sagat goes through. Spider trying to go around the outside of Super Mikey. Just about keeping it on track.
3 wide in there.
Can't find the grippers. Sagat getting all out of shape on the exit. Just about keeps the position. A Spider goes round the outside of Super Mikey. I think Derry's been spun. He's dropping down the grid.
Yeah,
he's
and I think Chris has had an incident as well.
Yep.
He's gone
Chris,
to 17.
He's still at the back of the pack, but Derry's now about 5 seconds behind the back of the pack, so not a great start for him. But
luckily in the rain, it's not difficult
clean
to get back to the pack.
Yeah, because
overtaking's difficult.
When everyone's in this situation as well, all bundled up.
Oh, I think Marshmallow's had an incident there.
Yeah, Marshmallow and a Ferrari, I think, as well. With
Hassan.
Hassan, yep. So that's definitely the most exciting thing we'll see in about the next 15 minutes now, the race start. So in a full race, the race starts your only real opportunity to make any moves when everyone's all over the place and stuff. But now the grid's just like single file. Shouldn't see too much. Where's up to P11 already, so that's a really good start for him.
It's a great start, yeah. He stayed out of trouble there, and as Derry with 5 seconds already for a corner cut. As these two are going side by side.
Yep. Hayes is putting a lot of pressure on DJ here, but I think DJ's just about going to stay ahead into turn 1.
Yeah, you can only lose the race at this stage.
Exactly. Especially if you've got the dry period coming as well. You know, there's going to be opportunities.
Super Mike, he's dropped down 2 positions there.
Yep, double overtake. We've got yellow flag, not sure what for.
It looks like...
Wes goes around the outside of Wiggy into like turn 4, I think that is.
Oh, and where's this? Oh!
No. He's had a massive step oversteer. Come back and have another massive. I think that's wing damage definitely for Wes. I'm not sure if anyone else has been damaged there.
He definitely got a touch.
Marshmallow off the track again. But yeah, Wes.
Did Wes get a touch from the Alpine there?
I think so. Yeah. Wes had a great start, but yeah, that's really impacted his race now.
That's unfortunate. Although.
Super Mikey and Greg going side by side as Greg gets a 3 second for corner. I'm not sure if he pushed wide there or what happened.
Although, you know, as I say, the weather, yeah, he's going to be behind and he's going to be, you know, a pit stop behind, but it's not the most difficult conditions to get back to the pack.
No, especially with the likelihood of safety cars.
Yeah.
You always have an opportunity to make your way back up.
So who's closing in here? We've got Chris really close.
Yeah, Chris miking on the ERS as Marshmallow gets 3 seconds. I think Chris is going to try and make a move into turn 1 here. He's catching.
He's looking on the inside. No, he's not quite. If we look behind from Chris, look, there's some really close racing here from the 2 AlphaTauris. Are we going to have another Ocon Gasly moment here?
Yellow flags. That's
Hades from seconds.
P2. Yep, P2. He's spun out. He's managed to rejoin the pack. He's not lost an insane amount of time, but
he's
actually still on track. Yeah, he's actually dropped behind Wes, I believe. So from P2 to P15, that's not
I
not
don't
great.
think Wes pitted in, so I'm going to guess that
He
he didn't
didn't.
have wing damage. Oh, did he?
I think he has
Did
wing
he?
damage. I just think there's no point pitting in. I think because he can stay relatively close with wing damage, you'll wait for a safety car or whatever to do that pit stop rather than
Yeah,
doing
that's a good
do it
strategy.
now. As we've got, I think that's Derry not moving. And he's just about got the car going again. So already 3 laps in, we've seen a lot
we
of
have
spins. As
Chris. Oh,
in the
down
grass,
there.
that's another spin. There. So Gap sets the fast lap of the race. As Chris forces the
And forces
onto the
Hassan
grass.
wide, yeah.
Chris all over the place here, all over that curve. But they're doing a lot better than I could do in these conditions on no assist. So
Yeah,
fair
me
play to
too.
them.
Yeah, we always say this on a Friday that no matter what happens during the race or qualifying, we always respect these guys for taking the plunge and no assist. Plus, with the wet weather as well, it's
Yep.
super
Hassan
difficult.
in the gravel there, and another car. Who's that? Is that Wes? That is
that
Wes
Wesley
in the gravel.
Snipes.
That's Wes in the gravel. Yep.
I'm just riding on board with DJ Donnet, and I can't really see a racing line as yet.
No, the rain has. I think this is
It's
the
lighter.
exact weather conditions that we saw the other day, where it gets lighter for ages but stays wet tyres, and then eventually the rain just stops and gets dry really quick. Seems like what's happening so far. DJ having a lot of little moments, struggling to get the power down at the minute.
Although he is still 1.2 or 1.1 in front of Sagat.
Yeah, he's just got to keep this pointed the right way on the track and just not do anything risky. We've got yellow
We've
flags.
got yellow flags. Is that Hassan, I believe?
Yeah, Ferrari going slow.
Yeah, just detail penalties, so I can actually see. So there's just 2 or 3 seconds at the minute. I guess.
But look how look on your mini. Look how spread the grid is. Like,
Yeah.
So spread out. You got the top 2 fly, and then the little pack behind them, then another big gap, then a little pack behind them, then a massive gap before you have the next little pack. There's Chris pits and Chris into the pits.
Puts Wes back up to 12th. So it's
Yep.
still been a good start
13
for
seconds behind 11th though, with damage.
Wes. What's
But,
DJ
could be worse.
Death Dragon here, putting the pressure on Spider.
As that rain is getting really light now, isn't it? There's not a lot of rain coming down now. It's only spitting really.
Yeah, I mean there's still a lot of spray, but they're
Yeah,
moving
no
that.
dry line yet, but
Yeah, but they're
the
moving
rain's
that
stopping.
water, that standing water, away from the race line.
Yeah. I think when this race gets into the dry period, the battle for the win is going to be hopefully really good between DJ and Sergat. DJ fast enough for the race.
Well, as you see, the track is getting faster.
Yep. We never notice straight away when the rain stops. We just notice like you just don't see it, but the rain looks like it's going to stop any time. I'll try and catch it when it does straight away.
I mean, we have
Super
Mikey.
Pitted for Inters. Maybe a little bit early. We saw the other day that
Those Inters the other day.
They benefited because of the safety car, but when they got on the Inters, it definitely wasn't Inter weather still.
No, that's fair. We will say with the rain stopping and the race line, as we can see, a slight race line coming in, not much of one. Normally it's just like a snap of fingers, so we don't get to see the race line build. Basically the track will be wet and we'll switch to somebody else and then the track will be dry.
Yeah, it's not always DJ going really wide there. Yeah, it's not like in real life. Like in the last season when there was just you could see it like an obvious dry line, then it was really wet still. On the rest of the track was still really wet. But in F1, it's like the track goes from this to the whole track will be dry. Still got a little bit around. I think is that Marshmallow just ahead of DJ getting laps. Massive
yeah.
lock up for DJ going into the gravel, can't get it slowed down. That's him losing a position to
So it's
Greg.
Graham going into
DJ
fourth
really
there.
struggling, really struggling here. Spider faster than the race, so these fast laps are tumbling now. That's a second faster than DJ was on the fastest lap on the last lap. So
Oh well.
track's improving massively. The rain wants to stop.
I'm just looking at. I think has the rain stopped?
No, still
It's just
well,
still
I'm all
spitting.
with DJ. It's still there. The sky's getting brighter as well. So this is going to stop in the next lap or two, and then
I've just I was the broadcast camera on DJ there. The spray is not nearly as much. It's hardly
there's not
there
really
now.
there's not really any spray, is there? And
No,
you
look,
notice
just a tiny
drops
bit.
of rain. The rain, it's only little drops now, so I reckon the strategy here is just wet tyres until it becomes dry conditions, and then hards till the end. I think is the strategy I'd go for in this position.
There's a yellow flag through here. I'm guessing that's that's Derry about to get lapped.
Yeah, Wes onto the Inters. I'm just not sure the Inters are the right call, because even if they are the better tyre, I think they're only going to be the better tyre for a lap or two, so obviously they've got more weather information than we have, but it looks like it's going to be dry any time, so I think the front runners will definitely just stay on the wets, like the top 10.
Yeah, I mean, I think for... Oh, hang on. DJ Donnet is coming into the pits.
And that's got to be for Inters, because there's no chance he's coming in for dries.
It's not dry weather, no. Let's see.
Oh,
let's see what he puts on.
Couple more coming in the pits.
Yeah, he's put the Inters on.
Yep, so the Spider, Sergata stayed out, but we've got DJ, Greg, and DJ all coming in for intermediate, so I'm not sure if I think if it was me, I would have just waited for the dry conditions, to be honest, but obviously we'll see how that pays off for them. And we've got loads of people coming to the pits, to be fair. Like, we've got about eight people in the pits at the minute, so...
As Hades gets a 3 second for multiple
obviously,
warnings.
if Jeff has been on the radio and said there's going to be light rain for like 20 minutes or so, then obviously the Inters are the better tyre. But obviously we don't have that information. Wes, I know you're in racing, but if you can give us any information, that'd be good.
Yeah, so Mark got on the radio about 2 minutes ago, talking about the changeover, maybe another 10 minutes of light rain.
So Inter's definitely the way to go then.
Yeah, I think it would be for like maybe till lap 15 or so, maybe.
Yeah,
I think the wet weather fell off a
end.
long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Thank
Cheers.
you. So Sagat with a risky strategy then, unless he's coming in now, which is always a possibility.
If you do you want to switch the gap to the leader?
Yeah.
Just so you see how far the.
Oh, there's been a bit of.
Sergat's pitted.
Yeah, he's got 27 on DJ here.
Yeah. So obviously the wets, like for Spider, like if he stays on the wets, he'll be 27 seconds ahead, and even if he is 1 or 2 seconds a lap slower than the inter runners, having 20 seconds in his back pocket, having that 27 seconds in his back pocket will be massive. So I think both strategies, if they can catch up, then it'll be good. But if not, then even if Spider is a couple of seconds slower per lap than the rest, if he can not lose 27 seconds, well 21 seconds I think it is to Sergat now, but
yeah,
if he can just not lose 21 seconds, he'll still be in the lead to get the fresh tyres on. But
yeah, I mean he could
those
lose,
are looking like the faster tyre.
He could lose 15 seconds of that 20 seconds. He's still 5 seconds net.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. So I think it's a good gamble from him. I do think it's a good gamble. But we've still got Greg in P5 on the wets and Hades in P14 on the wets as well. Spider gets a 3 second for corner cutting.
That's not what he needed at this point.
So
in
now
time.
he's going to have to commit to the wet and just hopefully he can pull away as much as he can. Well, or just not lose as much time. That 3 seconds not going to help him.
As a purple sector 2 from Sagat there on the Inters.
Yeah, the Inter's definitely the faster tyre. Like, look at the gap coming down to Spider.
It was 21 seconds.
Look at that now. Spider hits. Okay, so maybe he thinks he just can't keep that gap. He won't be able to keep that gap then. But I think if he was going to pit, he should have pitted 1 or 2 laps ago.
Well, yeah, I think the later you pit to the Inters, the more disadvantage you're going to be at.
Yep.
As we see Sagat go through now, I would assume that he's going to come out.
Yeah, goes into P1. He's going to have
And
So who was
DJ
who
Donnet
was,
puts a fast lap
It was
in.
DJ Donnet, wasn't it? Who was?
He was P1. Yeah.
So DJ, by stopping a lap early, was actually lost 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, lost the lead, probably more. So about 7 seconds, lost the lead.
Yeah, he's lost the lead and
So-
he's 5 seconds behind.
I did think he pitted a bit too. I think Sir Gat absolutely nailed the timing on his pit stop. I think got in there at the perfect time as Greg pits with the whole grid on the inters now. So we'll see how quickly it will brighten up and give us those dry conditions. And Super Mikey, I think, is the closest to anyone. Or Spider.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
behind
Spider.
Super Mikey.
Spider's quite close. But, oh, I saw a cheeky reset to track there by a Haas. Although it is Derry, and I don't think it makes a difference to the overall race.
No. I think there'll be a track limits for DJ there, just on a look at that.
Ooh, a little wobble there from Spider. Of course, Mikey is on the... there's Derry out of the race. He has retired. On track, which means a full safety car.
Full safety car, okay, so that's going to be awful for Sir Gat and DJ. They put, well, Sir Gat mostly, having pulled about a 6-second gap there. But the rest of the grid now is going to manage to step back up, and as Greg gets this drive-through penalty
For speeding.
yeah, you don't really see that very much under a full safety car, really.
Got to watch that Delta, boys.
Yeah, like you normally see a drive-through on a VSC restart when people are getting. And he's got another drive-through.
Is that two drive-throughs?
That's 2 drive-throughs, yeah. Not
Wow,
sure what's
that's
happened there.
That's his race over. Surely
Yeah,
now.
definitely,
2 drives.
definitely.
1's bad enough.
Yeah, but 2. But we'll see how long this rain's going to take. So
So it's still spitting, but if you look, there is some blue sky coming through.
yeah, the rain is stopping. It will be stopping. Should we get Wes in for a quick word on the safety
Yeah,
car?
under the safety car, Wes.
Hello,
How
gentlemen.
are the conditions?
A lot more grip. It still is spitting very lightly. I mean, I don't know if you can see, but there is a race line slowly.
Yeah, we can
making
kind of see it.
appearance.
Yeah. There's a lot less. There's no spray really now.
No, there's no
whereas
stagnant
before.
water on track anymore. It is obviously still a bit wet and shiny, but I mean, under no ABS, I'm not locking up as much. I'm able to get under power a lot more. I mean, as you know yourselves with the lap times that people are putting in. But yeah, I could probably see it. Maybe another. Mark's just been on the radio saying it's not a perfect situation, so I'm assuming we're going to be getting close to the crossover point in maybe the next 5 minutes or so.
Just want to have actually about that incident earlier on. What exactly happened there? When you did you get a bit of wing damage?
I had a little bit of a tank slapper. Managed to
Yeah.
keep it on the track, and then was it an Alpine? Was it?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
We went wheel to wheel, and he pushed me back off the track again.
Yep.
So, but yeah.
Did you get a new wing?
No damage, none whatsoever.
No,
I had
no
a little
damage,
slip
okay.
up after that as well. When
Okay,
I
that must have
clipped
been the
wheel,
Alpine
but-
then who got a bit of damage because we saw a bit of front wing on the track.
Yeah,
So
it wasn't me.
is there any ETA on when the rain's going to stop? Or
I
not
shall
sure?
ask Mark right now while I'm on the straight.
Yeah.
As you know,
Marshmallow
usual
took it in.
Mark asking for a weather update. He's just said Inters are the best tyres for now.
Yeah. Useless. Have a tyre update.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine the way it's drying up, or how I feel from it. Maybe the next 5-10 minutes.
Yep. Cool.
Well, at least Wes gave us an estimated time there, whereas old reliable Mark, just inters. It's cool.
I think the range just stops another notch there. It went from quite heavy spitting to I can literally only see a few pixels
few
of
drops
rain on the
now.
screen now. Yeah, it's gonna stop.
I love watching Sagat warming his tyres. I don't know how he manages to keep this under control.
I know. So I think we're gonna have 1 or 2 laps of racing before we get Is it stops? No, a couple of no, it's gone
rain-
down. It's gone down. Is it stops? It looks
The
like
I think
rain
it
has
stopped.
stopped. The
I
rain
think it
stopped.
stopped.
Yeah, it's just stopped. Hey, we didn't miss it this time. Alright, so we're going to see a lot of pit stops, a very busy pit lane. In the
Nah,
next few
because
laps,
of
couple laps.
where Marshmallow is, are we going to see another lap here, a safety car? I think we might.
I don't think does the safety car only go when the whole grid's caught up? It's
I'm not
definitely not
sure.
coming in now.
It's
Definitely
not coming in
going
this
for another
lap.
lap.
So I mean, that's just.
So do you reckon we'll see anyone take a risk and pit for the
This
dry
is what I'm
tyres?
thinking. Would
The track's
somebody?
looking pretty dry. We'll see if anyone goes in. Doesn't look like it, but what are you saying? 1 or 2 laps before we get everyone diving into the pits for
I
the
would say,
slicks?
mate, yeah, one, two.
So
You might even get someone at the end of this lap, maybe
yeah.
pushing a lot,
So
maybe.
mediums or hards till the end. Do you reckon?
Personally, me, I would probably go hard till the end, so they have a bit more life at the end. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm at
it's
the
still
back of the
19
pack. I'll have
laps.
nothing to lose.
Yeah. There's marshmallows on dries at the minute. I didn't realise in a minute behind everyone else.
That might explain. Yeah, I mean he's actually managed to drop further
Yeah.
back towards the safety car.
But look how dry that track looks, though. I don't know how it feels, but it looks dry.
Look at the line. Look at the line through there.
It looks extremely dry now. So we're going to see a very, very busy pit lane. I don't think there'll be any double stacking from any of the leaders, though, luckily for them, so they're not going to lose any time to being held up in the pits.
No.
7 different teams in the top 7 at the minute.
I guess the one that may or may not. No, because it's 5 seconds and it's not even a wing change. I was going to say Wiggy might lose a bit of time if Sagat pits in, but I don't think so, because Sagat's obviously he's not got wing damage.
Safety car.
And it's a safety car in this lap. Here we go. Sagat's going to back these up as far as he can, I imagine.
Going extremely slowly. The marshmallows pitted. I'm not sure what he's coming out on. Fresh mediums, I think. Yeah, fresh mediums.
Look how much he's backing these up.
I'm saying I think 1 or 2 laps of flying pace here, and then we'll see the track be completely dry and everyone coming into the pits.
I think we'll see the DRS activated soon as well.
Yeah, Sergat's going to try and pull away as late as possible. Doesn't want to turn down the straight. He's put it to the floor now. He's got a better start than DJ. As Greg goes ahead of.
There's 3 wide behind Donnet here.
Yep. We've got DJ trying to go on the inside, not going to commit to that move. There's already got a massive gap in the pack already. As Wes and Hayes going side by side. Hayes just about gets ahead of him. There's where's the gap back? What have you got the gap on? Have you got it to leader or back?
I've got it to leader. I've got it to leader.
Like it back on the interval. See who's closed. Now the DRS is going to be activated.
Yeah.
Look how dry it looks from Sergat's point of view. Look at the track.
Well, I'm on with Donnet at the minute, and you can.
Yeah. It looks. It doesn't look like any grease really at all on the track. There's DJ 3-second penalty. That's Wes.
That's DJ Death Dragon though.
Wes is at the back, not moving. I think he's been spun. He's got it moving again now though. Will we see people come into the pits here? It looks pretty dry to me, so I think
they are
surely
really,
into the pits.
They're really getting their foot down as well.
Yeah.
Like you see the grip levels are there.
Let's see. Sergat is going to box. DJ Donnet boxing. Yeah. Everyone coming into the pits. So yeah, the track's stone dry at this point. Make sure no one hits anyone coming into the pits.
Sagat's gone with the mediums. Way, little bit of a
DJ on the hards. Yep. Hassan on mediums. Everyone keeps jumping around, so we'll wait till.
Yeah. So let him. So Hassan stayed out for an extra lap on the inters.
So Sergat on the medium.
DJ Donnet is on the hard.
Yeah, Mikey mediums. So the medium runners have a lot of pace here.
I mean, for me, given the amount of laps that are left, I think the hard tyres are the are the sensible choice.
I'd say the mediums would have been my choice, to be honest.
Really? It was 17
Oh,
laps? Over half the
yes.
race?
Yeah, but yeah, I think so. It'll
Okay.
be close, but I think the mediums might just be faster. But we'll have to wait and see who comes out on top. So Sergat and Donnet, 2 seconds between them, and you think Sergat will be able to pull away?
Well, if that just confirms with the dry tyres there, as Marshmallow's just put in a 124 for the fastest lap of the race.
Surely Hassan's going to pit.
He has to come in. I think Greg's getting screwed over here by the drive-throughs. You can't change his tyres.
Oh yeah, he's going to have to his drive-throughs and then change his tyres.
Yeah. So he's got to do two drive-throughs and stay out.
I don't think he took a drive-through yet, has he? Is DRS enabled?
Oh, well, there we go. Yeah. Super Mikey, DJ Death Dragon, and Greg are all... Now, I think Greg's gone into... Has Greg gone into the pits there?
Oh, we got Super Mikey side by side with Spider into turn
that
1.
Move.
He's going to let him go deep, go for the old switcheroo. Can he get a bear exit and get a run? Not quite. Very close though between these medium runners behind. I think we've got DJ Death Dragon, obviously. Him and Spider both with 3-second penalties at the minute, so that's going to be really hurting them in their quest for a podium. Sergat already pulled away a 3-second lead to DJ Donnet.
I'm just watching these guys here. As Marshmallow puts in another fast lap, obviously his tyres are already, I'm guessing, at full temperature, what they need to be. A few laps old. Watching this battle for third here.
Yeah, really
this
good
DRS.
battle. At the minute, Super Mikey's got it with penalties, but he'll want to get that on track so he can start pushing and catching up to DJ Donnet on the mediums. He should be a lot faster, so he's going to need to get past as soon as possible.
I think this DRS zone is going to be very important for them.
Yep, definitely.
Is
so
it
for the
enabled?
first time in the race, yep, DRS will be enabled now as Super Mikey opens his flap.
Hey.
A nice run down into turn. I think he's going to get the move done way before turn 1.
Yeah,
DJ
he's
might have a go.
there.
He's not going to have a go as Super Mikey now. He's going to want to get the power down. Obviously, medium size is going to have a lot more grip than DJ Donnet. As Death Dragon gets a really nice exit. Can he get down the inside of Spider? Not quite.
Not quite. No, he couldn't quite make that stick. Still
Look
a great battle.
He's got so
he's
much
had a
more
look
grip
on
those
the
mediums.
inside.
Every corner he's, I think it's only a matter of time here before. I don't think Spider's going to have the DRS on the main straight. Looks like Mikey's going to pull away, so
it looks like it will be a battle for fourth now. And obviously DJ Death Dragon is going to want to be the next one to get past, and pretty quick, because he's also on the mediums.
Yeah, and look how much pace he has compared to Spider at the minute. Like, he's got so much more grip. He just can't lap any quicker than Spider's lapping at the minute.
Of course, the hard tyres will take an extra lap to bed in, if you want to say that. You know, get up to temperature and everything.
Because I think Spider just creeps into the DRS. We'll see momentarily.
Yeah, he's got the DRS.
He's completely out of battery though.
Yeah, he's rinsed his battery.
Yeah, I think he has to push really hard to stay in that DRS, and that's going to be costing GJ even more time. Because look at that.
Well, DJ, he's still got 41% battery.
Yeah.
So if he can just wait one more lap.
Yeah.
You know, wait till the end of this lap, then
he just needs Super Mikey to pull out of Spider's DRS.
Might have a look here. He had a little look.
Look on the switchback, not quite. Just look at the so the exits are so much quicker. He's got so much more grip, but it's such a hard track to overtake on when it's not going into turn 1 with the DRS. So
we
patient.
We also have a quite an amazing battle for P10 here. Between 4 cars. As the sun's just dropped back a little bit.
Where's behind Chris here.
Yeah, then we've got Hassan just out of the...
He's going to be under a lot of pressure on the start-finish right here. might be a little double overtake and come in on the start-finish straight past Hassan. Look how close they are. I think DJ's going to be going for it on Spider as well. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm just on board with him now.
Yeah,
This is an easy pass.
He's yeah, absolutely cooked him. No skill involved there, just pure straight line speed with that DRS. So
drop down to Wes on the medium tyres.
See if they can get the move done. Obviously, Hassan going to be defenseless here with no DRS. I don't think Wes is going to quite catch, but can Chris make the move?
They're both flashing.
Both of them flashing, yep.
As I can see, Wes only has 10% on his ERS though. So they're all in the same boat really. At the top there, Sagat pulled out a 2.6 second lead.
Yep,
with Super Mike 4 point.
I think DJ's just about faster than Sagat. So maybe in the next...
Well, Greg there.
Nice lap from Greg.
Maybe
nice DJ can start the chase now. Back to the top. I think the only real battle on the track I think is Power Hayes is in the DRS of Stickovic. As Wes is going to get a great run, but has to lift off. I think he could have kept going there on the inside, but decides to play it safe. Got a great run out of that corner.
He did, didn't he? He got so much speed out of the corner as compared to the two in front, but it's cost him in the long run there.
So I think we've got Power on the main straight on Stickovic, gaining massively. I think he's going to go down the inside, make an easy move into turn one. Stickovic going to break that climb back around the outside. He's touched. Such a hard corner to go side by side through there. And that's Power going to be down into P9. We saw in the race on Tuesday how hard it is to go side by side through that corner. There's not a lot of space. You have to be so careful, and that's
very unfortunate.
Wes and Hassan. Wes is going to go down the inside of Hassan here, I think.
He's made the move.
Go through,
nice,
make a lovely move there. Now the chase is on to get back into the DRS. Chris actually pulled away a little bit there. I didn't realise from Wes and Hassan. But Wes is going to try and catch back up if he can.
I think
no penalties for those two, so maybe with penalties they might be able to sneak into the points.
If they can keep it clean and keep the paces as they are. I mean, Wes looks pretty fast. He looks like he's going to be catching Chris at some point.
Yep.
He's got down to 1.2 already.
Literally, Greg is the only person on track at the minute within DRS of the car ahead.
Greg with his fast lap, which you have to feel sorry for Greg. Two drive-throughs. He's on the inters.
Yep.
Oh, there's been a spin there from Chris.
Chris.
Greg just avoids contact, I believe.
But once again, look how spread out the grid is. Once again, it's like
you
can't even tell where the leaders are at the minute. It's so spread out. And that's Gat. But back to 3. So Sergei is still faster on his mediums at the minute.
I think DJ's trying to play the long game here, obviously, but you can't let that gap slip too much.
Yeah, I think DJ probably about lap 25, 26. That's when those hards will become the better tyre than the mediums. But it's just if he's got enough time or enough pace to get back as Marshmallow retires in the pit lane. He gave it a good go, to be fair, Marshmallow.
Yeah, credit to him. Yeah, credit to him. This is not a league where you'll find us being overly critical of the fact that people are willing to participate. So, fair play to him. Scat now has 3 seconds, and there's a AlphaTauri in the wall. Would that be Chris?
Got it going again though.
Back down to 2.8 again, so it's pretty even.
If those hards can just kick in and DJ can get a bit of extra pace, he might be able to chase him down. But medium's hanging on nicely at the minute.
So of course, this Sunday, Louis, in the races that we will actually be racing in, We have Australia. What do you think of Australia then? Do you like the track?
It's a tough one. It's difficult. It's a difficult, really difficult track. It's just through a few of the corners, the margins are just so thin between taking the corner perfectly and spinning and putting it into the wall. So you got to be careful. But when you get it right around there, it is a pretty nice track to drive. It's just difficult.
I mean, when we talk about the chicane,
Yeah.
around there, the left right at the end of, well, the start of sector 3, I believe it is.
Yeah, turn 10, I think it is.
Yeah, if you get that wrong around there, you'll be very lucky not to DNF.
Yeah. It's like if you spin on Australia, you're in the wall.
Yeah.
And, that's virtual safety car. Virtual safety car.
Yeah, we have Chris passing there.
I thought he retired. I thought he retired in pit, but I think he might have retired from hitting the pit wall. To be honest,
I think so too. Yeah, because he was stuck.
I saw it on the mini map that it said DNF and he was near the pit. I thought, okay,
yeah, I was just watching Chris as he went past, the Chris with the K, and yeah, it looked like he'd hit the pit wall. To be honest.
Yeah, so I'm surprised that's not a full safety car. To be honest, but that's going to be helping. I think that's going to be helping Sergat preserve those tyres a bit more as Wiggy gets a 3-second penalty.
Where's Wiggy running at the minute? I can't see him.
P8.
P8. Yeah, that keeps him. He's still in P8 though because of the gaps.
Sergat drive-through penalty.
Wow, speeding under the VSC.
And that's DJ Donnet into the lead of the race because that's going to lose Sergat 15-20 seconds. So that's going to be gap dropping P6, P7. What a mistake to make with that much of a lead. That's incredible from Sergat there.
Of all the people that would get that, he's probably the last one I'd expect.
Yeah,
that has to be
most guys.
Like a huge lapse in concentration.
But that's DJ Donnet now firmly in the driving seat as Sergat spun. So it's gone from bad to worse for DJ. For Sergat.
Oh no!
And that's going to be him from looking like he's going to win the race to probably not finishing in the points. What an absolute disappointment for Sergat. You don't want to see it. It's unfortunate, but I think we've got Wes.
Yeah, I was just watching Wes. He's trying to get close to Chris here for that all-important 10th place. Incredible scenes there with Sagat though.
I can't believe that. Spider as well. 0.4 to DJ.
Spider's actually really close.
After DJ pulled away earlier on, those hards, now the better tyre, Spider's going to come back to him, both of them with penalties.
And the person that really benefits is DJ Donnet in first, if the hards are on.
Yeah, I think DJ's going to win this now, provided he doesn't have a spin or whatever.
Well, we've got your winner. What about the rest of the top three? Do you think Super Mikey will take second here, given the... and
Sergat
Sagat
in pits. So, what an absolute disappointing day for Sergat after having a really, really strong race, looking really good for the race win, and then one little mistake and it all goes tits up.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but that's going to move Wes into P10. So Wes is going to be looking for a P9 here as Power's pitted, so that's Wes into P9. Can Wes get into P8 by the end of this race? That would be a really good result, considering the spins and incidents that he's been in.
I'm going to try and get a... I'm going to try and get away with the Sagat. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing he said is probably not safe for stream.
Yeah, understandable. Spider in the DRS now. I don't think he's been quite close enough to make a move.
No.
DJ's using a lot of battery because Spider's not gaining really at all.
He's not gaining anything. Looks like Spider's got a decent amount of battery though. So he could just hold and...
Unfortunately, because the Mercedes the camera angle's a little bit weird. I can't actually see the battery.
No, you can only see. So when he's turning, you can see part of the yellow bar.
Yeah.
I'd say it looks like he's got about 40, but I could be wrong. You know, it's an educated guess.
But I need to turn left, so I can see.
Super Mikey's got that gap down to 2.5, by the way.
I think Mikey might be trying to win this race. It's just if 6 laps, 2.5 seconds with the mediums falling off, it's going to be tricky. About 30%, I think it is for Spider, who's dropped out the DRS. Looking down, Wes has just about dropped out the DRS as well. He's only got 9% battery. Chris also about 10%.
Wes up into 9th, though.
Yeah, it's been a good comeback from him.
Race is not over, though. He's got another 6 laps to complete. Although his lack of penalties might help him if he can. Yep. I mean, obviously, him and Chris are quite far behind, but if he can get close. So Sagat, we have word from Sagat. He has said, it's told me on the apex of the corner, VSC ending, and before he's even finished his sentence, it's gone green, and he's plus 0.06 in the red.
Yeah. Tight margins, really tight margins. But
that's very unfortunate.
Extremely.
Although, and I mean this, no disrespect, we've all done this, rather than risking it, would you just slow down a bit so you've got the margin, rather than putting it right on the delta?
The VSC's ending, obviously the VSC ending is at a random time. No one knows when the VSC's going to end, it's just random. So
yeah,
especially when you're going through a corner, if you go for a corner like a normal pace, the delta will shoot up. So he needs to go, you just take the corner a little bit slower.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. There's Wes now 0.6, closing in on Chris. As Mikey's got the gap down to 2 seconds.
Yeah, he's getting there. He's getting there.
He's got good pace. It's just if he's got him time to catch and pass.
Let's see what Wes can do. Coming out into sector 3. Coming down the hill, is he? Oh no, he's going to the chicane now.
Yep, 0.5. Gets a better exit. Oh, what an exit from Wes there. 0.3. So Wes is going to be in a really good position on the straight. Wes has got 20% battery, 15% battery for Chris. Wes just needs to get a good exit, use a bit of battery, get that DRS open, and go for the move. How's his exit? It's a pretty good exit again. He's much better exit than Chris. They're both going to put the DRS and the ERS on.
Oh, look at Wes here. He's having a look. He's gone down inside, and it's a big pass there.
Yep, it's P8. Really simple move there for Wes. Set it up for the last couple of corners, prioritise the exit, and then that's simple enough. We've already pulled 7/10 out as well, so
Tom B's looking at the rear of Stikovic here in 6th. I've just had word from our interview team that the last thing Sagat said was stupid fucking game. Knocked the microphone out of our interviewer's hand and walked off. It's understandable, really.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tom B really close to Stikovic.
Yeah.
Looking for it with DRS.
He's got 24%. Tom at the minute.
Stikovic with 65%, so that's a good amount of battery to have in the bank.
But it's mediums versus hards again.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Tom B's only 3/10 behind. Can he get a better exit? Pretty even exit there, but pretty even. But Tom B's going to gain. DRS activated, puts the DRS on Stikovic. Not a lot he can do in defensive with that DRS, because Tom B pulls to the outside pretty late. And Stikovic going to send it. He's going to leave the space, but he's going to back out.
That's fair. That's intelligent there from Stikovic. He didn't want to end his and Tom's race there.
Definitely.
As the gap's down to 2 seconds now. Oh, but Super Mikey.
3 seconds.
Oh.
That's just handed the win to DJ Donnet. I don't think he was going to catch him anyway, but still, that's just.
I mean, he's definitely not now.
Yep.
Well, DJ Donnet though, should he get this over the line in first? Pole in the first lap of qualifying, literally the first time to be set.
Yeah.
And to win the race, he couldn't last for a much better weekend.
Definitely. Who's got the fastest lap at the minute?
I'm not sure, to be fair.
Greg in P14. At the minute, the fastest lap.
do feel bad for Greg with his that double drive-through on the Inters and the changing conditions. Ouch. Stickovic is now out of the. Oh, he might. No, I think he might have. Did he get?
Gaining,
yeah, he got.
he
Got the. He did get the DRS. He's got to be careful though. He's got a Mercedes right behind him. Or is that a lap Mercedes? Is that Greg? I think that's Greg.
Lap. Yeah.
They've not really mentioned him, but a decent showing here from Wiggy, holding 7th place. Oh, a big snap there as Stickovic goes through.
He'll take advantage around the outside.
Absolutely sure.
Race. P7, good points. I think this is going to be a really good battle for the last podium position here. DJ and Spider.
Yeah. Just on board with Spider, who's
Spider's hard should be faster at the minute than DJ's medium, so.
Obviously, that stupid bloody Mercedes. We can't see how much ERS he has.
6%, I think, 4%. Yeah, he's got none, no battery.
So neither of them really.
Both of them, no battery. Spider gaining with the DRS. He's gaining.
Does have that DRS? Is he going to make a move? Kind of.
Space.
Oh, little squeeze.
I'm not sure. They're just about keeping it. I'm not sure DJ why he's left space in turn 1 there. I think if he was a bit more aggressive in his defence, he would have kept the position, but just about keep on the track around now. This is great wheel-to-wheel race. He's going back down the inside.
Going the inside.
Sends it deep. The old switcheroo for DJ Dragon. Going to get a better exit out of the corner.
He's coming alongside on the left.
Can't quite get the run.
No, he can't quite make it stick.
This is a really good
Wiggy's
battle
gone up to
the last
6th now.
Position. Yep.
I don't know what's happened there. Because Tom's like
Tom
6 seconds.
He spun. Yeah, look at the gap between him and the stick.
Oh yeah.
Spun. So we've got 2 laps here for the last podium position. What a battle this is for the last step of the podium. So I think DJ's going to come back again. Obviously, no ERS, so ERS not a factor here for either of the drivers. Just going to be pure DRS down the start-finish straight.
It is a long DRS zone though.
It is. Long toe, long DRS. The only opportunity really for overtake, but it's a long one. As the gap 8/10. Oh, great exit for DJ there. Brilliant exit.
Oh, that is really nice.
Exit. Opens up the DRS. 5/10 of the gap. Can he go from moving to the... I think if he makes the move here, then he'll... When DJ gets to 3 seconds, that's going to make any difference to the race. Stickovic, DJ not going to go for the move here. But can he get a better exit once again out of this corner? He is going to get a better exit, but hasn't got the overtake to do it. And it's going to be a hard task here to overtake on the rest of the lap. Not really any opportunities. Unless
he's got to basically be side by side going through the last corner.
Yeah, he lost about 3/10 through that left-hander there. He's got to try and make that back if he can. 7/10 the gap. Still 7/10. I don't think DJ's going to quite have enough here to catch, unless he can nail the chicane and get a better exit. Really nice.
I've just heard that Sagat got rear wing damage on his spin, which is why he retired.
Okay. That's fair. As DJ Donnet wins the race, Sir Mickey slots in P2. Spider's going to slot P3, I think.
He's going to get P3, yeah.
For a really good battle, fought hard for that position. I think DJ just he made a mistake leaving the door wide open into turn 3. I think if he was a bit more aggressive, would have kept the position. But really good racing between those two. DJ comes P4. Stickovic is going to take P5 after a massive gap between them. Wiggy going to come home for a really well-earned
solid
P6,
P6, yeah.
Tom B should have got higher, that spin, but still recovers for P7. Wes going to pick up 4 points there in PA, a really good recovery.
I'm not saying anything, he's got to get around that. No, don't do it, Wes.
Don't do it, Wes, don't do it, Wes. Alright, Wes crosses the line for P8.
I've just heard over DJ Donnett's radio. Let's fucking go, first elite win. Congratulations, by her. Yeah, fair play.
He was the fastest man all weekend, so
yeah,
he deserved it.
As Wes comes over the line, as he's saying 8th, can we get a word, Wes? As a very nice race there from you.
Hello. Yeah, great recovery from my point of view.
Yep, some good points there.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I mean, I would have been happy if I just finished the race in the end. Obviously, I've only been 4 league races with no assist. Normally, it's full assist and ABS and all the other stuff.
So is that your
So
first points in JAG Elite?
that is my first point in the league. Yeah,
4
obviously
of them
this
as well.
is yeah
Big
this
4 big points.
is I think the 8th round. I believe they're in. I've only obviously raced
Yep.
in 4. I've
Yeah.
DNF'd in 2. And came dead last after 9 spins at Silverstone last. So
That's gonna put you P19 in the championship. You're gonna go ahead of about 5 or 6 people there.
I will take that all day long.
I thought it was an excellent race. I think it was a solid race. You minimised your errors, was at a solid pace, and you took full advantage of those around you that were making mistakes.
Yeah,
And
appreciate that.
four well-earned points to be, from my point of
don't
view.
get me wrong, I'm dripping with sweat. I did hear Lou halfway through. Where you believe it, when we were fighting, was it 3 of us or 4 of us?
Yeah.
The reason why I never carried on going around the outsides is because I got a tank slapper,
Okay.
and that's a
I thought
lift.
so.
Yeah. I couldn't keep going, otherwise I'd be in the wall.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bit greedy on the pedal.
What such is with no assists, it doesn't take a lot, does it?
No, I mean, minuscule of touches is enough. When I was chasing, I believe it was Chris down for about 6 laps or something, I knew I was faster, but he was that little bit quicker coming out of the slower corners. So every time I caught up to maybe 4 or 5 tenths, we'd go round a slow corner and I'd struggle. It's just like the last couple of laps going over the chicane at the top of the hill. I was able to get the better exits, and then obviously once I passed them, I think within 2 laps I was 2 seconds clear, and then unfortunately I believe he had a spin behind me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll take that. I really enjoyed that, and I'm really happy with myself. The fact that I even finished, never mind getting 4 points.
It was a good race there in the end. Still can't believe Sergat had the win in the bag. Drive through penalty.
Yeah, I mean, that rear wing damage, it's game over as soon as you get that, though. It's literally, you might as well just go and retire in the pits. We have a little bit of controversy in the chat, by the way. Greg has said a race to forget. Yeah, a bit of controversy. We saw the incident between, I believe it was Stikovic and Tomby through turn 1 or turn 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just having a little heated discussion about it right now. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, is Sagat top in the standings, or let's just have a look. Driver standings, JAG Elite. Yeah, so Sagat will still be top. The gap's closed slightly from the likes of Tom and Spider and DJ Death Dragon, but he's still got a comfortable lead in the championship.
He's still championship favourite for me.
Yeah.
Really, I think only 4 or 5 rounds left. It's gonna be really difficult for anyone to catch him, especially just seems like the guys who are at the top are a bit inconsistent with if they're actually going to turn up or not. Like XS drafters haven't even turned up in the last couple of weeks, so
yeah,
they're 50 points behind. You don't know if they're actually going to be able to race.
Just finally, Wes, is that give you kind of? I mean, it's a really difficult track in any conditions, and the mixed conditions there. Does that really give you a little boost of confidence on the no assists?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. I was doing a bit of practice around the track before the race, and I was really struggling on the TT. But I think once the weather went dry, I got that little bit of confidence back, and the fact that I just getting the points alone is enough to boost the confidence that I need to be able to stick with no assist rather than flicking back to full. So quite happy with myself, to be fair. Quite chuffed.
So are you now thinking of sticking on no assists in all leagues? Or maybe
Possibly,
not in RR1?
yeah, maybe you got the Rogue Racing one.
Yeah.
I'll probably just stick to maybe medium with no ABS. I felt quite comfortable doing that around our last race there. But maybe the other leagues that we've got with a bigger gap in time, shall I say, with other drivers.
Yeah.
I'll probably maybe use that as more like practice sessions and race strategies rather than going for
Yeah.
titles
So they're
and trophies.
more competitive practice sessions
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah,
you. Yeah, I get
yeah.
that. We've had just a word from Greg there, who said I had really good race pace, which he did, and was good in wet conditions too. I messed up by not selecting inters when I boxed, then boxed for inters, and the safety car came out straight after. I was too busy not paying attention and got 2 drive-through penalties for the Delta, which obviously then he had to take both on the inters when conditions were dry, which absolutely messed his race up
Yeah.
totally there. It's a bit unfortunate for our league owner, but we live and learn. Anyway, it was a great race.
As always.
Some amazing incidents. I'd like to thank you, Wes, for coming in and being our special guest tonight, getting
Yeah,
your
thank you for
insight on the
having me.
race.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. You're always welcome back. And thanks, Louis, for your great commentary as always,
Yeah.
carrying me through the race. I'm lying. I don't mean that. I'm only saying that when we go off the stream, I'll be
Yeah, he's
saying
horrible to me
words.
off stream.
Yeah.
Don't believe anything he says.
Get back in the cage. Yeah, and I hope everyone that watched enjoyed the stream as always, and have a good
Back on
weekend
Tuesday.
and a good night. Yeah, Tuesday we'll be back for RR Plus. All right, good night,
Yeah.
everyone.
Bye,
Goodbye.
guys.